ドリームエンターテインメント業界の独立系アイドルフレンが全国兄弟の日を祝う独占インタビューに招待されました。今日は私ケイが素敵なゲストにインタビューします。
こんにちは、レンです。私はドリームエンターテインメントのアイドルで、今日は全国兄弟の日の質問を書いているためにここに来ました。My new cover, yes, You Will Be My Heart. The original song was from Phil Collins, who sang it for the Disney movie Kyson.I wanted to make a cover of it because it reminded me of my Nee-San as I listened to the original song. You want to know about Nee-San? Well, she was the most amazing sister I could have. She was strong, caring, optimistic, and protective, just like her mama. She was always there for me, even during her college years. I remember she had long black hair. She never dyed it though.She'd always tell me that she always wanted to do streaks of bright purple. It was her favorite color. She loved to dress up. Sometimes she would put makeup on me just to dress up with her. Well, she likes to draw, and she would have me as a little muse, like a little model in a way. Around my parents' house, you could see drawings of me made by my sister. She also loves to dance. She would dance so much in the basement that her knees would bruise and her arms were super sore. But she would tell me it was worth it. She said that bringing a smile to my face was the best result ever because I and the stage are her best friends. That's why I probably like to dance. I just take after her. We are 16 years apart.So if I did the calculations, she'd be 35 years old. Mama told us that we acted like twins when we were a toddler. We would both argue about the most random of things, especially with food. But even still, Nee-san would care for me and only pretended to be angry. Our parents were out of the house a lot, so my main mama was my Nee-san.She did almost everything our mama did. She cooked and made sure I was fed and made sure I was always entertained. That way she could also have time for herself. My sister was smart in academics. She wasn't in many honors classes, but she mostly kept A's in her grades in the classes she took. She gave me a reason to work hard when I was in school. She had me start early and she would always play these educational videos to fit for my young age, even though I didn't like it.And even before school, I could over-count to 100 and say long sentences like, "Can you cook me some food?" I remember how she was trying to teach me how to dance. She was in a dance group that was held in our basement. I was about 3 years old. Was it 4? No, 3 years old, yeah, when she started teaching me. She taught me what she was teaching and learning, traditional dances.Like the Tagalog pole dances, K-pop dances, J-pop dances, all those dances that idols need. She would clap the beat for me, hold hands, and we'd partner dance all night long. She taught me most of the skills even without being a licensed professional. But yet, she was my favorite teacher in this lifetime. I have always wondered how she could keep her smile. Sometimes,Even after she gets in trouble, she doesn't cry. She doesn't drop her act to me even when I come around. I knew that she was only at school, yet I didn't say a thing because I knew that I was one of her lights in her life. She was strong and kept her act up. I wanted to be just like my Nee-san.
Dearest darling, my universe, 날 데려가 줄래? 나의 이 가난한 상상력으론 떠올릴 수 없는 곳으로 저기 멀리 from Mars to Mars 같이 가줄래? 그곳이 어디든 오랜 외로움 그 방금 말을 찾아서
Even though my Nee-San was strong, everyone has a breaking point. So did she. It happened in middle school. I rushed home to tell my older sister about the field trip I was going on, and it was going to be out of college. I opened the front door, rushing to take off my shoes. I didn't bother putting on my slippers because I headed towards her room.
Nee-san?
I didn't hear an answer. I made it to her door, excited. Then I knocked on it. I didn't hear anything. So I saw she was sleeping. I wanted to wake her up, so I gently opened the door. The room was dark, but the light from the hallway filled the dark space. And I could see her, standing in the middle of the room. It took me a moment to register what's going on. I felt my back drop from my arm and couldn't believe what happened. My body acted on itself. I grabbed a pair of scissors from my desk and started to cut the cloth that she was hanging from. She fell to the ground with a thud. I fell to my knees and pulled her close. I screamed, crying for my sister to come back. It must have been a prank, I thought. I soon heard the sound of car doors shutting. I didn't realize I forgot to shut the front door. My parents rushed in and saw what happened. Just like me, they were horrified. Everything else played in a blur. I couldn't remember what happened. I remember my parents running out and calling the emergency services. I ignored everyone and held my sister close. I didn't want anyone near her or me. I clung to her, holding her tightly as I cried. Why did she have to leave now? I didn't bother moving away. I don't ever want to leave my sister behind. It took 2 police officers to pull me away from my sister. I screamed and kicked at them to let me go. Her hand reached towards me even though she didn't move an inch. And my hand reached for hers, trying to stay with her longer than the people wanted me to. I yelled into the air as if God was standing there. I was angry. I was pissed. I had every reason to be angry at him. I regretted being happy. I regretted joking around before coming home. Why was I the only one when my Nee-san wasn't? Why was it that I couldn't come home earlier? I should have skipped and gone home to accompany her. This was all my fault. I didn't say I love you enough. My sister was struggling. I continued to fall for her facade. She made me forget everything just so I was happy. Dosang and Kasang, they didn't talk for a good bit. They couldn't even pass her room without feeling guilt. I was the only one who went into her room. I missed her. This room was my only safe space, because my original safe place wasn't here anymore. I slept in her bed, and I imagined I was still a little kid, being held by her once more, as if the night would have lasted forever. Nothing had changed, and we were all happy. But all I could do was stand at her grave. My voice only stuttered out the words after she was gone. Something I should have said more often and sooner. But I was a pathetic kid who couldn't talk about sensitive things out loud. I never really told Nee-san that I loved her. That's one of the reasons why I've been suffering since losing her. She was the most amazing person you could ever meet and have in your life. All I can do now is reminisce about our life together before she left. I remember her cooking my favorite food when our parents were gone. I remember her carrying me when I first came home from the hospital. I remember her singing my favorite song. And I will always remember her being my Nee-San. She was the most amazing teacher, babysitter, and caretaker. But forever, I will always say that she was the most astonishing Nee-San in the whole universe. I hope that one day we'll be reborn together and we'll spend more time together. Never separated. So I can't be like my sister. I can only be her dream. And I am her dream.
泣かないで俺 It's alright 手と手を合わせいつもそばにいるから一人じゃないさ小さなその胸に大きな夢抱いて優しさを大切に育ててゆこう
どんな時も Yes, you'll be in my heart この愛君に捧げる
Yes, you'll be in my heart. No matter what they say, you'll be here in my heart always. Why can't they understand the way we feel? They just don't trust what they can't explain.